So I'm finally sitting my ass in this chair, getting ready to talk about a show that I saw a few days ago. Well, a little over a week ago. And that's Kaiju number 8, season 2. The first episode is filler, but in the beginning, Kafka Hibino, he's being held captive and he's being heavily watched by the defense force because he is a kaiju technically, even though he's human on the outside. He looks like a human, but he is a kaiju, and they fear that he will go berserk. So they're taking extreme precaution. And the only way for him to win his freedom back is to show that he can still be human and not display the true qualities of a kaiju. The main protagonists of the show, like Shinomiya and hold on, I gotta get my list. I can't remember these freaking Japanese names. Furu, Hashi, and Reno, they all split up. They're not really with the third division. So Shinomiya, she goes to the first division, and we're introduced to some new characters, like the captain of the first division, Naromi. And when you first see him, he's playing video games and he's a shut-in, and he looks like someone you can't really take seriously. He also looks like he doesn't shower very often, but when it's time to kill kaiju and take things seriously, he can just turn on the switch like that, and he's in serious mode, and he's a badass self-defense force captain. So looks can be deceiving. That's a very powerful statement that I believe in. Anyway, the antagonist, the only antagonist of the show, Kaiju number 9, he makes another attempt to get Kaiju number 8's power. So he summons these ant-like kaiju. And when it comes to number 9, I feel as if he is not doing these heinous things to just take over the world with kaiju because he just wants world domination. It comes off as if he is trying to avenge his kind, and he's looking out after his kind. So in this season, well, at the end of the first season, a kaiju weapon was introduced, and it was Kaiju number 2. And Shinomiya's father uses these gloves that were made out of Kaiju number 2, I believe. And throughout the season, they demonstrate more of these kaiju weapons. So Naromi has the kaiju weapon to where he can see into the future, which is from Kaiju number 1. They didn't explain how they were able to kill a kaiju who could see into the future. I wish they would have done that. So you explain that he can see into the future, but how did you guys kill the kaiju who can see into the future, right? And it's pretty cool. Now, not anyone can use these artifacts, and these artifacts has serious cons to them. The biggest con is it shortens your life the more you use it, and you have to be compatible with it. And if you're not, then it could possibly kill you on the spot. So while Kaiju number 9 is making his attempt to go after Kaiju number 8, during the battle we see Shinomiya's backstory. We get a flashback, and it touches on her parents, mainly her mother, and how she was this badass self-defense force member, and she was using, I want to say, Kaiju number 6's weapon, and she risked her life to stop a kaiju. And then at the funeral, her father is looking really serious and determined to exterminate all the kaiju. And then she makes a promise that she'll become strong and no one on the battlefield will die while she is with her comrades. Even though Shinomiya is a side character, she is kind of an OP character. She has looked strong throughout the series so far. She'll get her ass kicked every now and then in the show, but for the most part, she is consistently displaying her abilities and her strength. During the battle, Kafka is having trouble using his kaiju power because he is worried about losing control. And then eventually he transforms, and the music track hits, and he goes and fucks up Kaiju number 9, although it was a decoy. Kaiju number 9's main objective was to go after Shinomiya's father and take the Kaiju number 2 weapon back. So he ends up getting Shinomiya's father, and in the show they play it out as if he is dead, but Shinomiya doesn't really believe that he's dead. So in season 3, which I haven't looked into recently, I don't know if there's a season 3 on the way. Hopefully there is. In season 3, she may save him. He may still be alive. Who knows? Well, the people who read the manga knows. And now Kaiju number 9 is getting even stronger, and he's able to keep up with Kaiju number 8. Then as the season goes on, Reno and Furuhashi. Hashi is trying to, I'm going to call him Hashi. Hashi is trying to keep up with Reno. They're on a mission. He realizes that he can't really keep up with him. And so he has a Vegeta moment where he just admits that, okay, you're better than me, but I'm going to accept that for now. And I'm going to keep working hard to surpass you. And so once he's able to accept the fact that Reno is better than he is, he's able to showcase his strength a lot better, and that will help him grow in the future. And Reno, he ends up using a kaiju weapon as well. And Kafka Hibino, he trains with the vice captain. He's trying to surpass the vice captain as well, and the vice captain knows that he's trying to fight alongside Mina because when they were children, they made a bet to become badass self-defense soldiers. Kafka just completely fell off the wagon. Mina's now a badass captain in her division, and Kafka was cleaning up kaiju shit and kaiju guts. And then as the season ends, it ends with a cliffhanger. Kaiju number 9, he's created these kaiju to specifically combat with certain members of the defense force. So I would imagine that in the next season, Kafka is gonna go fuck up the kaiju, save the day. All in all, this season was another strong season. This show moves kind of fast. For example, the characters, they want to get stronger. So take Shinomiya, for example. She wants to get stronger to not only save her comrades, but to also keep Kafka under control in case he loses it again. A few months will go by, she'll start to train, and then next thing you know, she's hit a new level of strength. In the second season, she's using the kaiju weapon or the suit that her mom used. So this show definitely does get to the point, which I can appreciate. I don't think it goes too fast. That's the thing in anime where certain shows, they just drag out and they don't ever get to the fucking point. And you're just sitting watching episode after episode hoping that whatever is expected to happen, happens. And I think that, again, if there is another season, season 3 might be the last season, or it could go into 4 seasons. And I think it'll end either next season or the season after next, assuming there are 2 more seasons on the way. Because it looks like Kaiju number 9, he's laying it all out, throwing all his cards on the table, and the defense force, they're going to lay it all out too, go all out and try to stop the Kaiju's rampaging. Kafka will have that epic battle between number 9 and he'll probably end up saving everybody, all the strong characters, including Mina. This was another strong season. I enjoyed it. Hopefully there will be another season on the way soon. So if you haven't seen Kaiju number 8, I recommend it. Go watch it, and I'm out.